Hello, kiddies. Welcome to Quick Make Some Noise. What we got today?
And you think this is just for now, and she'll be crying when I'm not around.
Oh, yeah.
And you think this is just for now, and she'll be crying when I'm not around.
Got a little bit of a vocal stuttery, glitchy, effectsy, technical terms kind of thing. So let's get on with it. Quite a lot of automation, not loads. So what's happening with the vocal? We've got a little bit of track control, which is just sort of taming it a bit. And then most of the effect is taking place in here, in old iZotope Nectar. So let's have a look. Let's pause a bunch of these. So let's listen to it. Let's listen to it dry.
And you think this is just for now, and she'll be crying when I'm not around.
And that's pretty awesome. London's got an incredible voice. So I think when you do have a singer, when you've got such a great voice, I think effects you kind of use at the minimum. You don't want to be affecting it out too much. Like the voice is enough. So what are we going to do with this? This is just to give a little bit of punch before the final chorus. Oh, let's see. Virus and fret protection. Thank you, Windows. Schnookums. So the first thing I'm going to be automating is the wet-dry mix. That's going to come up. We're going to be playing with the shred. Shred mode is a stuttering, delay-like effect that repeats samples of the audio at specific sample sizes and repetition counts. Fascinating. Some decimate. I think a bit of overdrive as well. So let's see. Let's bring the wet-dry back in. And let's bring in the... What have we got here? We've got... Okay, so let's just listen to the decimate and the overdrive and see what that's doing. So we're going to be over here.
And you think this is just for now, and she'll be crying when I'm not around.
And all that's really doing is just giving it a little bit of edge. It's just giving it a bit of bite, a bit of texture. So most of the work is taking place over here. And I think there's a little bit of speed here, a little bit of host sync change. Okay, so we're going to do the timing effects on this. So let's see where we are. All right. So let's listen to how the shreds and all that are working.
And you think this is just for now, and she'll be crying when I'm not around.
You can see you're starting to get that stuttered effect. If we park this about there and just pause these.
And you think this is just for...
Let me just pause the auto on that.
And you think this is just for now, and she'll be crying when I'm not around.
So that's what the vocal would sound like if the effects were running all the time. And if we bring in the... Let me just go here, actually. Just a minute. So I'm taking the the cursor and putting it at the peak of the effect, and then just pausing the auto.
And you think this is just fun now, and you're crying when I'm not around. And you think this is just fun now, and you're crying when I'm not around.
Totally lacking in taste. So that's what it would sound like if they were going all the time. But obviously we don't want them to sound like that. So what instead we've got it coming in just at the end.
And you think this is just fun now, and you're crying when I'm not around.
Yes, it's not doing that much. It's not a crazy effect. You can hear that it's not really coming up enough yet. Now you can leave that for the mixer to deal with. This is just a production mix. There's no actual real mix doing. But what we're going to do is come in with Yodi MV2 as endorsed by Mr. Warren Hewitt from Produce Like a Pro. And we're going to do the same trick that we've done a few times. We're going to be able to make the high and low levels to kind of squeeze the effect. So let's bring that back in. Don't need that. Right. So let's have a listen with that.
And you think this is just fun now, and you're crying when I'm not around.
And it really brings it up a lot more and makes it much more noisy, which is the point of this. And then the final thing we've got going on is a gate to just shut the effect down. Well, if we bring in the chorus vocal without the gate and have a quick listen.
And you think this is just fun now, and you're crying when I'm not around. Oh, not anymore.
Right. Now, first thing is, I had to split the vocal lines. I had to take the vocal line, duplicate the track, and then have the chorus on one and everything else on the other. The reason being that the automation wasn't fast enough in Cubase to have that effect at the end of the breakdown, at the end of that voice, and then stop it in time to have the chorus clean. So rather than mess about for ages trying to figure out how to do it, just duplicate the tracks and just have one start completely from the fresh, so you're not having to deal with it. So you can hear that there's kind of an overlap between these two. If we listen quickly again. Yeah. If we add in the gate.
And you think this is just fun now, and you're crying when I'm not around. Oh, not anymore.
It just stops it that little bit cleaner. If we take out the chorus vocal.
And you think this is just fun now, and you're crying when I'm not around.
Yeah. And then without the gate.
And you think this is just fun now, and you're crying when I'm not around.
Let's go a little bit more to it. And all that gate auto is doing, regular trick, I'm just automating the threshold. Yeah. So let's have a listen with everything in, all the instruments and everything. And what you're going to have is the threshold's going to switch up.
And you think this is just fun now, and you're crying when I'm not around. Oh, not anymore.
Yeah. So let's listen one more time. Without the vocals on. Sounds like we're in a David Lynch movie, right? with a razor head. It's crystallizer firing off. Okay, so this is without the vocal effect.
And you think this is just for now, and you're crying when I'm not around. No, not anymore.
It's pretty great. London's voice is pretty great. Let's put that effect back in. Let's hear it with the effect.
And you think this is just for now, and you're crying when I'm not around. No, not anymore. I'm knocking on my heart's high.
That's it. Good night and good noise.